Hey, good morning. This is Kathryn Perry, the Big Vision Coach, and welcome to the Friday Commanding Cash-A-Thon. Commanding Cash-A-Thon. I love this. This is my favorite day of the week, and I'm just going to say that today I am still on the tail end of a cold or really bad allergies. I'm not sure what's going on, so it is affecting my voice a bit, and yeah, I've got some sniffles. So we are just going to go straight for it today. We are going to dive in. Okay, so this is in the Commanding Cash-A-Thon. We are straight up commanding for the cash. Now, the quote around this today, the lens that we want to look at this is: if we command our wealth, we shall be rich and free. If our wealth commands us, we are poor indeed. And that's Sir Edmund Burke. And what does that mean? Well, you've got to be the one in control of your money. You've got to be the master over your money and your life, and not, you know, always in that want and need and chasing it. And you've got to make the decision that you will be wealthy. Okay. And what we're talking about is your inner authority and your commitment to fulfill your, I want to say, your purpose of being a rich wealth commander, but also it's about being that force of good in the world. Okay. If you have a commitment to your family, you have a commitment to a social cause, if you have a commitment to an idea greater than yourself, of course, money is going to come into that. Okay. Here's the other thing: in the worksheet that's in the comment section there, or maybe over here, um, we're going to say, what are you commanding for and why? So when we think about commanding cash, very often we get hung up on, I got to have the money before. Okay. Actually, what you have to have is, one, you've got to have that confidence. You not, I got to need it, I got to get. I have the ability to create it by my command. I have trust and faith that whatever I want, need, or desire will appear at exactly the right time. Okay, that's the shift in the attitude. But you're taking that responsibility. Here's the other piece: that very often we go, I can't do it until I get the money. But what's most important is you commit to the thing that you want. So if you say it's time for a new car, but I can't afford it, that's a money belief. That's a money limitation. You would actually focus on not the money, but the car. Okay. The money becomes part of the way that serves you in fulfilling your desire, your wants, or needs. Okay. So what we do is we focus on it, we tell stories about it, we have shame, frustration, we effort, and we're doing all this other stuff rather than holding the vision of what it is that we desire. And this is why vision boards are so important. This is why having a crystal clear intention, okay, and a crystal clear vision about your life and the things you need in order to live a happy, fulfilled life, to be free in your life. Okay. And in this realm, it does involve money. Okay. But money is your servant, not your master. So that's going to be one of the things we command for today. All right. The other thing is that we have just come through the 222 portal. If you haven't had a chance to watch that video yet, we walked through a very interesting meditation of saying kind of goodbye to this realm and stepping forward into the next one, letting go of everything that no longer serves us, that we don't need, and just stepping forward into that new space and blessing whoever's behind us. Okay. So, what would it be like as part of being in this new dimension or being on a new timeline that Cash, you and Cash, had a completely different relationship? And if you don't think you have a relationship with cash, you just haven't been paying attention, okay? Because we do have it. We go, why is it money's here? Why is it when I need money, it's not here, right? That's an extension of your belief about what happens in your relationships, your belief about having your needs met and others being there for you. Okay, that's what's on the underside. So you've got to look at cash, money, as an intelligence. And it would be like, well, if the money I know about, the money I want to play with, had a personality, if money could talk to me, what would I hear? I wonder how money and I would interact. That's an interesting idea. That's a fun idea to think about. But what you'll also notice is that some of your limiting beliefs, fears, old stories are stopping you, okay, from really fully engaging in your relationship with cash and or to be ordered to command your cash, to assume that, hey, when I need money, of course money's going to be here. I love to tell stories about my time with Asara Lovejoy, who's the author of the One Command and the creator of this process that we use. And Asara and I would often laugh because she would want something to happen and it would be so clear in her mind. She'd say, oh, yeah, so and so is going to be involved. And she had to remember that they hadn't been part of the conversation yet. She knows that that's what's going to happen. And for a couple of times, she would call and go, look, this is what's happening and you're going to do this. And they were like, oh, I am. But at first I was not sure. I was like, why don't you think about that? She said, because it's so clear, because I know. And that, we all have that. But isn't it better to assume that everything and everyone you need is going to be there rather than to assume the opposite? Right? And so how can we walk around in that state of assumption that whatever cash you need in the form you need it, maybe you need it in credit card credits, right? Maybe you need it in the form of discounts. Maybe you need it in something that's, that was going to be charged, but was going to be gifted to you. We don't know how many ways your needs can be beautifully and abundantly met. So when we take the money initially out of the equation and put our attention on, this is happening. I don't know how it's happening. I am 100% out of debt. Well, a lot of times we go, well, I racked up a cash debt. I guess I have to bring in cash to get rid of it. No, not necessarily. We have had people who had debts completely reversed and just poosh, just disappeared. What would that be like for you? What would that be like? And if you weren't worried about the debt or angry about the debt or ashamed about the debt, what would you think about the debt? How would you deal with the debt? And that's some of the ways that we play with cash. That's the ways that we start to uncover what our beliefs about money, our beliefs about ourselves, about our ability to create money, but also what is our capacity to create cash. Now, next week, we're going to be talking all about the capacity. And if you've wondered why you get it to a certain amount of money and then it slides back, well, you have probably heard that you have like an internal thermostat. You have a money thermostat. Another way to think it is, hey, you have an upper limit. You have a certain bandwidth around money. But for, the simplest way is, what is your capacity to receive? What is your capacity to manage? What is your capacity to attract it, to keep it, right? What is your capacity? And when you're able to look at that from a neutral state of being, you can command for a greater capacity. Okay, so we're going to be talking more about that next week in the daily one commands, but I'll be announcing a special workshop, a capacity training. Okay, so who wants to command for cash? And if you say you're ready, go ahead and type it in. If you haven't had a chance yet, be sure and like the StreamYard app. Pardon me. I'm literally cold and sweating at the same time, so you'll have to forgive me. But yes, you're ready. I'm ready too. Let's go for it. Okay. So, are you clear, one, on what kind of cash you need? One, there may be a certain amount that you have to feel comfortable, to be secure. Maybe there's what your monthly obligation is. Maybe you don't know how you're going to generate the cash this month because your circumstances have changed. But whatever that is, let's get clear on the number. Okay. And a good rule of thumb for that is, like, if your bills are, let's say, 2,000 a month, in the commanding wealth class, what we teach is the ratio of the golden mean. So you need to generate $6,000 in order to be in the ratio of the golden mean, in order to use the laws of abundance in order to multiply. Okay. If you had an unexpected bill come in and you want it resolved in your favor or released, let's do that. But what does that look like? What cash do you need? Why do you need it? Okay. When you receive the cash, how will you feel? And here's a mistake that a lot of people make. This is a timeline. Here's where you are now, and here's the money. Oh, the money. I need the money. Here's the due date of the bills. Here it is now, and we are trying to command from here to here. Okay, and what we need to do is command on the other side. We have to put ourselves internally, emotionally, mentally on the other side that it is done. It's been done. It was amazing, right? And it's the way to think about it is like that is I have this great story about how money just shows up. And then that's a story you start telling about yourself. That's the way you start thinking about yourself. Like, so what would that be like if you were just the kind of person that even before you knew you needed the money just showed up ahead of your awareness? Woo! That's a big idea, right? That's a big idea. Now, I do a lot of talking, but I want you to know what we're doing is we are conditioning your mind to receive and expand. And what's coming through is there's some people watching this that these questions are popping up. So I'm actually responding to that. Okay. So let's just go ahead and there we go. We're going to go through the 6-step process. So if you've got a cash money amount in mind, go ahead and that is what you're going to put in. Okay. I know my number. But also there's some other things I'd like to happen. Like there's some people I need to hire to make this all a lot easier, and so I can develop, the better quality of videos and makes my marketing a lot easier. There's a lot of things that I need. So it'd be real easy to attach. I need the money for that. So it'd be, hey, I don't know how. I have everything I need. Okay, I don't know how. I have everything I want. So whatever that is. All right. The other thing is maybe you want a job, but you may or may not want a job. You may or may not want extra customers right now. So if you're commanding for more customers or a better job, is that the only way you want to receive money? I like unexpected money to arrive, and I have had a lot of unexpected money arrive. Okay. So let's detach from the way you think you're going to receive it. Okay? All right. We'll go through the 6 steps of the one command. Close your eyes and ground. And just feel your connection to the earth. And as you picture, visualize, or imagine that you are like a tree and you have long roots. And those long roots are going deep, deep, deep down into the earth. And they are connecting to hidden resources, hidden treasure. It's connecting into the gold and the silver and the diamonds and the rubies and the sapphires and the jasper and the crystal. Just feel your connection to all the hidden wealth. And now just allow all those rich resources to come up, up, up into your body. Feel that cash-rich state of being, of it being your ground of being. Start to come up. Feel the difference in that energy? Yeah, just allow your awareness to expand of that hidden support. Bringing that energy up, up, up into your legs, into your hips, up your spine, into your shoulders, down your arms. I'm going to invite you to bring your attention to your heart as you're aligning to your purpose. And your purpose today is you're creating cash money. We are inviting cash to come in and to be in a new relationship with us. And for us to have a new relationship and understanding of cash. So with your alignment to that and feel cash's alignment to you, in your mind's eye, you may be aware of some light, and that is the light of your heart. That's the light of love. Begin to focus on that light in your heart, that love in your heart, and let it expand. First through your body, to all the parts of you that didn't feel worthy, that didn't feel loved, that was somehow holding back from your connection to love. And as you pay attention to this light in your heart, you may be aware that somehow it starts expanding. And it becomes this field of energy around you. And it starts connecting to everyone that you know. The people in your family, your partner, your dearest friends, could be some coworkers. That nice lady at the grocery store. Just let that go. Let that continue to expand. Light to light. Light to light. And soon you find that light continues. And it's expanding out beyond your city, your state, or your province, beyond the borders of your country, beyond the hemisphere of the earth. Now it's surrounding the earth and starting to expand out into the universe. And light connects to light and goes out so far, it starts coming back into you. Breathe into that light. Right now, just focusing on in this space, in this alignment, in this energy, here's the command I want you to hold mentally. I don't know how I expand my capacity to receive. I only know I am now more than capable, more than able, more than ready to receive and be in relationship with money. I only know it's so now, and I am fulfilled. There's something happening at this heart level. I'm going to stay there. And I don't know how. I take money off the pedestal. I take money out of the realm of wishes and bring it into a true and honest and loving relationship and connection with me. And I allow money to be my friend, to serve me, to care for me, to help me. And I don't know how to truly experience that in an even greater way. I only know I am experiencing it now. I'm allowing it now. I accept it now. And I am fulfilled. Just a deep breath. Be present here for just another moment. You may be aware of some discomfort in your body, or suddenly your attention may be going to different parts like your throat chakra. There may be some tension in your belly. There could be pressure on your head. Just massage that part of your body lightly to open up that channel, because that's what's happening right now. Where you were closed off before is already starting to open up. Thank you. Now I want to invite you to become aware of your connection to Source, which is represented as a pole of light. And this pole of light goes right down through the top of your head, your crown chakra. It goes down two channels on either side of your spine. It goes all the way down to the center of the earth. And just be aware of this connection. Very often we think, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be in connection, or gosh, I didn't get into connection, or I should be in connection. There's no should, there's no ought to, there's no judgment, there's no condemnation. There's only awareness. Remember to breathe. You're doing great. Now I want to invite you to, with your eyes closed, very softly roll your eyes up as if you're trying to look up the top of your head, and send your consciousness up this pole of light. And as you go up, you may be aware that you're up above the Earth's atmosphere. You're out beyond the outer edge of our solar system. You're going out beyond the edges of the Milky Way. You're going out beyond many, many galaxies and universes. And soon as you go past them, you may find yourself in the velvety black void of space. In the distance, there's a teeny pinprick of light. Head towards that. And soon you find you're breaking through the darkness into the light of pure, open potential. And we're going to state our command. And the first one is around having all the cash you need. I don't know how your eyes are still up, I don't know how I have all the cash money I need. I have cash money in my bank account. I have cash money in my wallet. I have cash money in envelopes. I have cash money on the way now. I only know it's so now, and I am fulfilled. And just let that go. Let that expand out to an idea even greater that serves more good. And I don't know how I'm increasing my capacity to receive money, to ask for money, to expect money. I don't know how I increase my capacity to be in relationship with money. I only know that I am now, and I am fulfilled. And now your eyes can be relaxed. And another one may be coming up. I don't know how to live without worry. I don't know how to live without fear. I don't know how to live without the resentment about money and the frustration around money. I don't know how to live without that. I only know I dissolve that state of being that no longer serves me. And I replace it with my ability to rejoice, to communicate, to be in trust, to be in confidence, and to be in command of my financial situation. That's a stacking command. I only know it's so now, and I am fulfilled. And I don't know how I am conditioned. I don't know how my body is conditioned. My emotions are conditioned to live a cash rich life, an abundant life, to know that whatever I want or need, when I say I want it, I absolutely know that it will happen. And I also know that I'm not a spoiled child who wants for the sake of wanting. I know that I am a person of integrity. I only know it's so now, and I am fulfilled. Yeah, let's do that one again. I don't know how. I absolutely know and trust that I am a person of integrity. And whatever I command for does not take from another, because I live in a rich, abundant universe. I only know that there's more than enough for me and everyone else now, and I am fulfilled. Now let's all let go. Let's expand that to an idea even greater that serves more good in its fulfillment. Whew, eyes relaxed. And now just first move yourself over that you could witness cash money coming into you. Like there's this vortex of money just coming right in. And you're witnessing it coming right down into your house, into your pockets. Oh, it's in your pockets. Don't you love finding that spare 20 or 50, an extra 10 in the laundry? Yeah, just let it come in. Let it come in. Oh, it's in your wallet? Yeah, is it in your bank account? Are all those accounts paid in full? Paid, paid, paid. Watch money coming in and witness all of those bills paid, 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 paid. All of that debt gone, gone, gone. And how are you feeling? Yes, thank you. This is amazing. Really, truly, yes. And just bring in that energy and meet it with joy. Oh, meet it with gratitude and delight. And as this new state of being arrives, of being rich, of being abundant, of having this new relationship with cash, this new awareness that it's everywhere. It's it's waiting everywhere for you to see it and find it and to accept it. Now just those old thoughts, images, ideas start to unwind, unwind, unwind. Let it go. And now let these new ideas start to rewind and integrate. We're also unwinding the family money story. We're unwinding the family money rules. We're letting all of that go. Everything that's worked for your family in the past is not going to work in this new dimension. So we're just going to allow these new ideas, these new standards, these new thoughts, images, and ideas to come in. And it's coming in not only at that DNA level, it's coming in energetically, and it's literally rewiring your neurology. There we go. And as this is coming in, hold this idea. I don't know how I came to be a money and opportunity magnet. I only know I am now. We're gonna pump up that magnetism. I am a money magnet. Yes. Yes. And now just bring your attention back to your heart. Remember to breathe. And when you think about that amount of money that you commanded for. There may be an idea, there may be an awareness that maybe you know now what was stopping you, or maybe you have an idea like, oh, here's an action I've been wanting to take, but I was holding myself back. Or maybe there was this idea about feeling ashamed. What do you notice now? Just do that quick internal check in. When you think about your command, what do you know now? What are you aware of now that maybe you weren't before? I'm going to encourage you to be sure and write some notes. You want to keep this up in your awareness. And, this is great to have your commands, have those pictures. If you don't have your vision board, let's get one made this weekend. So it can keep impressing on your subconscious mind that you have it. It's here. You have it. And of course, that seventh step is inspired action. So be ready for that idea, that inspiration, and just go for it. Now, we do have a Commanding Wealth class that I'm going to be announcing this week. So keep an eye on your email, and I will send a message to you. I do want to let you know, too, that I have let's see, we'll put it here, off Facebook, an off YouTube group where I store all of these recordings, including I've separated out the audio recordings, and then I've got some bonuses. So go to kathrynperry.net/join our free community, and that will get you right in. Okay, was this helpful today? Did you enjoy this? I appreciate you so much. I know that you're busy. Oh, hey, Louisa, so happy to see you. Well, that's it for today. You go forth and you just have a rich, abundant week. And I am looking forward to hearing about all the ways that money has shown up for you. So be sure and let us know. Post back in this column here, wherever we are today. Post back in this feed for when money is showing up for you. All right. Until next time, this is Kathryn Perry, the Big Vision Coach, and I witness your mastery. Bye bye.